Things I like about the Skoda Enyaq, and some things I don't like. Don't like all this piano black, it collects dust and fingerprints. Love the feeling of this steering wheel, it's so nice. Love that there's a volume button here, but also here. I love how the key even feels fancy. Love the augmented reality head-up display. Love the position of this phone charger and that it's out of the way. I do wish that there were two, but you do have USB-C ports here. Don't like the size of these cup holders. You can move this to make it bigger, but it's just still too small. I do love that it has 11 kilowatt AC charging and 175 kilowatt DC charging. I don't love that it doesn't have a rear windscreen wiper. So love this system because it's just really simple and easy to use. Wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. If I want to go to assist, there's a button here, which means I can just turn off any safety features. I didn't need to, they were all fantastic. Go to my different driving modes here. Again, a shortcut to that via button. We've got park assist, we've got hazard lights, we've got a quick lock for all the doors, plus it's in the doors as well. As a woman, I appreciate that. Climate control, shortcut to that as well. Plus you've got temperature here and you've got your fan here. Plus you've got your demisters. Just simple things, buttons, plus real vents that you can move with your hands. Love it. Absolutely love all the storage in this boot. It's really clever, and I particularly love this little bucket for your cables. Love that you can let the seats down from here and here. Love the spot for skis or a trip to Bunnings. Love the spot in the door for an umbrella. Ginny Buckley from Electrifying compares pretty much every EV to this car, and I was like, what is it about that car? Well, now we finally got it in Australia, I can say I can see what she means because it is really nice. I really enjoy driving this a lot more than I thought I would. My only issue with it is the price. I just worry that Skoda have left it a bit late because now the market has changed. This is an old car, really. There's even a facelifted version of this car coming out now, which we will be getting. But the market has changed a lot. In Australia, obviously, we're getting a lot of mid-size family SUVs that are a lot cheaper than this car. And Skoda are doing things like charging you that classic $6 grand for a whole bunch of things that come standard in a Chinese car that's 20 grand less. So I'm like, ugh, that worries me. But if you want a quality European-made car, boy, oh boy, you'll get it in spades. There's nothing cheap about this. There's nothing flimsy. Everything feels quality. The materials in the cabin, the ride quality, the steering is really heavy, and the whole thing just feels really refined and it feels fancy. It really does. You feel like you're paying for something that's a cut above, sure, but is it enough? That's the question. I hope it is. I really do hope it is. I loved it. The software's fantastic. Didn't miss a beat. I drove through a storm on my way back from south of Wollongong in it, and I felt so safe. The cruise control was fantastic. It was so good. It steers, it virtually drives itself. Real buttons, real shortcuts. I wasn't digging into screens for things. It felt like everything works. Everything's where it needs to be. It's a really beautiful car. I just hope that the price doesn't let it down. There you go.